I think there are a load of things here. There's a load of factors. There's a load. It's not just a black and white issue. It's complex, right? But I think one of the big things is the split season. So split season has condensed hurling and football into a very short period of time, and the football championship is very convoluted. And is there really jeopardy at the moment in the football championship? No. There's a couple of really good days involving two really good finals, Armagh Donegal and Galway and Mayo, but they're into now to group system. Whereas with hurling, you have jeopardy. You've got jeopardy, especially in Munster, where it's Cork are fighting for their lives, as they were on Saturday. So therefore, the hurling games are more important than the football games to watch at the moment. So people want to watch them, and I think you should be showing your best games. I was looking through the revenue figures of the GAA. In the last 10 years, the GAA has doubled its revenue. Their revenue in 2014 was 56.2 million. Their revenue last year was 112 million. They have a surplus of 6.5 million. And they might say, well, and correctly, Charlotte Burns would say, well, we have to get the integration of the women's bodies into the game. There's obviously they're trying to get money back to the grassroots, and they do give their money back. But I do think they're making enough money to have a viable association, but also show the best games. And GAAGO, I always thought, was meant to be about showing it to the diaspora first. And now it seems to be, well, actually, we're doing this deliberately to maximise as much revenue as possible, which goes against the grain of the ethos of the association to me, which is a voluntary body served by volunteers and played by amateurs. And if you're in Cork, you must feel very, very hard done by the fact that you've had 3 games in the hurling championship and a football game behind a paywall. Not everybody has got 5G. Not everybody can just stream everything easily. And maybe they can make the argument that it is very cheap, €69 for the year. But there's just probably more of a principle around this. And also to say there's only one broadcast partner. You're trying to tell me that TG Cahir wouldn't want to show that game the other night if you did a deal with them. So I do think they're making enough money. And there's other ways you can make revenue. Okay, they might have taken a hit with Sky XD in the market. But you can increase the tickets for the All-Ireland final to €100, which I don't think would be an unreasonable price. You can maybe try and sell some land. You can try and find revenue in other ways. So I think it's complex, but I just think to say that we're making no apologies would a bit of humility be a better way to go.